Ernie, thanks. Welcome to Minneapolis, where they love their Timberwolves, who dominated Game 3 to take this 2-1 series lead, quiet and an NBA legend. It has really become one of the most heated playoff rivalries in recent years in the NBA. And tonight, a pivotal game in their latest postseason skirmish. It's Game 4 here in this best-of-7 series. And the Joker coming off maybe his worst playoff performance. How will he respond here tonight? Rudy Gobert and the Timberwolves with a defensive clinic in Game 3, looking to win their third consecutive game in this series. It's the Denver Nuggets and the Minnesota Timberwolves, the NBA playoffs presented by Google. And here in Minneapolis, the first round presented by Popeyes. You look at the Western Conference brackets, the Lakers and the Thunder, one win away from advancing to the second round. The Spurs, meanwhile, getting a victory last night on the road to take the lead against the Trailblazers. Back in Minneapolis, Dante DiVincenzo, you see number 7, or number 0, and you see that right leg right away on the push-off. He grabbed the right calf, right Achilles area, stayed down. Now, he did get up and walk back to the locker room and was able to put some weight on it. There was, he was calling the team to come out and call a timeout. And this was him walking out, obviously a limp. So Julian. But Denver has a 1-point lead, and the Joker is not fooling around tonight. After a rough performance in Game 3, he's got 10 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Here in Game 4, 1 quarter complete, 23-22 Nuggets. Five-point lead, their largest here in the first half.
Denver answering that call. Jamal Murray coming over with the big block, and Denver Nuggets out in transition, up by 5.
And that ends a wild first half. One headline is Denver leading 54-50, but the number 1 headline from Minnesota, the 2 injuries. Dante DiVincenzo, who was out for the game with a lower leg injury, and Anthony Edwards, it looked like he hyperextended his left knee, back in the locker room as well. Coming up, the NBA halftime, presented by Kia, with Ernie, Shaq Charles, and Jalen Rose in the studio. This presentation of the NBA first round presented by Popeyes on ABC continues after this message and a word from our ABC stations. The NBA playoffs presented by Google here in Minneapolis for the first round, presented by Popeyes. Game 4, halftime at the Target Center. 54-50, Denver leading Minnesota. Our first half stats are brought to you by Kohl's. And you see the good shooting, both Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic, a much better game here in Game 4. Only 1 turnover, but look at the bench points. And Minnesota's needed that because 2 key starters injured in that first half. The first one was Dante DiVincenzo. As DiVincenzo went down, non-contact injury. It's a lower leg injury. He will not return. Meanwhile, Anthony Edwards, look at the left leg, hyperextended left knee. He went back to the locker room limping, and we have not seen him return yet. So obviously those are the big headlines from Minnesota. Any update, we'll get them for you.
Ball movement. The ball can move faster than any man. Io knocking down a 3, tying the game.
Time now, check out who's putting in the work. Brought to you by Microsoft 364 with Copilot. It's Io Dosunmu, who's from Chicago. His dad's from Nigeria, and his name means joy in his family's native language. 3 years at Illinois, was a second-round pick despite having a fantastic junior year, but then traded to Minnesota on February 4th. Rob Dillingham, a bunch of second-round picks here. Tomorrow afternoon, a pair of pivotal NBA playoff first-round Game 4s. Cavs Raptors at 1 Eastern. Then at 3, Trailblazers host the Spurs. Ernie, Kenny, Charles, and Jack tip-off coverage at noon. So many times over the years, Nikola Jokic close to a triple-double. Denver's led by as many as 7. Minnesota short-handed, their backcourt out with injuries. But Ayo Dosunmu, another brilliant performance. We head to the fourth quarter. He's got 28, and Minnesota's up 4.
NBA First Round on ABC is presented by Popeyes. Love that chicken from Popeyes. And in part by Google.
For our Google search deep dive, Legs.
The bench has been sensational for the Minnesota Timberwolves, and Mike Conley's only played 16 minutes in this series prior to tonight, 14. And look at that contest, perfectly timed on Tim Hardaway Jr. And then this reads as Jamal Murray is forced into that spin, the loose ball, and this looks like a 4x94 relay.
Timeout, Denver. The Wolves are howling here at the Target Center.
What a turnaround. Minnesota's defensive pressure and their work on the glass extending their lead.
Richard.
And Ayo, he is picking up the slack. Your starting backcourt is out. And what do? Ayo shows up and has 32 points so far here in this game. He is 20 for 28 in his last 2 games. He is picking up the slack and carrying this Minnesota Timberwolves team.
Well, his performance in Game 3 was one of the great bench performances in T-Wolves playoff history. Game 4 is for you, Cavs Raptors. Got to start at 1 Eastern, then at 3:30, Trailblazers host the Spurs. Ernie, Kenny, Charles, and Jack will kick off the cup.
Denver Nuggets are trying to close this thing, trying to get it a little bit closer, make it a game. You got to get your hand up on Jamal Murray. That's just too easy for the young fella.
King.com, Legs.
Well, I'll tell you what, Rudy Gobert is not making it look easy for the Denver Nuggets in the half court. The activity off the dribble with his hands, and then you see how he always has high hands against Jokic to try to take away those little set shots. What an impact, Rudy Gobert.
Most points he's ever scored in the NBA, and he's doing it in Game 4.
Hey, Minnesota, you found one, and his name is Ayo, doing big thing early.
Ayo Dosunmu, 25 points Thursday night in Game 3, and now because of the injuries, a career-high 41. So here's the Western Conference now. Now have the Timberwolves, the Thunder, and the Lakers all 1 win away from the second round. Spurs lead the Blazers 2-1. Coming up next, inside the NBA, Ernie, Charles, Shaq, and Jalen Rose filling in for Kenny in the studio, and they'll break down the game, they'll break down the altercation, as only they know how to do. So you want to stay tuned for that, for sure. For our producer, Phil Dean, our director, Mike Schwab, of course, for Legs, RJ and Lisa, Mike Green saying thanks to our entire ABC. The playoffs continue tomorrow, doubleheader at 1 and 3:30. As Toronto and Cleveland, then the Spurs and the Blazers. We say goodnight from Minneapolis, and thank you for watching the NBA on ABC, home of the NBA Finals. SportsCenter coming up next on ESPN, but let's go to Atlanta and inside the NBA with Ernie.